Hello and good evening, everybody. It's your good friend Furluge, also known as Don in Meat Space, and we're back for the finale of Lunar, Eternal Blue. Little toast. Finally at the end there. And I am looking forward to getting into the last part of this game and finally finishing it off and getting Hiro reunited with Lucia to get the good ending that we were really hoping for when we beat Zophar. So, I really like this epilogue. If you ever play this game, I do want to say we have done a bit of a disservice to the epilogue, and that is the epilogue is really good for wrapping up like all the memories and experiences of the game. It's very much like Undertale has that bit before you go out through the exit if you've done the whole pacifist run, and you can go back through every area and talk to every NPC, and everyone has updated things to say about the events, and you kind of reflect on the characters you've met and what you've done and that sort of thing. And that's what the epilogue in Lunar accomplishes, because RPGs tend to kind of have like there's not a feeling of time. Like, a lot of times they're frozen in whatever the last event that had to update their text was. You know, it's always the joke. It's like, oh god, the giant meteor's coming! And you go, grind for a day, go to the inn, grind, go to the inn, grind, go to the inn. You come out, oh god, the giant meteor's coming! And it's, it never moves until you hit a plot point, and that's good. But it's nice to see change. I mean, you basically rescued the world. The characters had things to do after the game was over, which is nice. You get to see what people would do after the crisis is over. You get to see them trying to live their lives and continue on. It answers the question, you know, what happened next. Doesn't answer everything, but you know where Ronfar's going. He's not staying in LARPA. You know what Leo's doing. You all know what they would do, you know, if things, you know, had progressed normally. And it's really good. We get to catch up with them a little bit later. We get to catch up with the different NPCs, the weirdos that we've met in all the different towns, and things that have changed. Some characters have learned lessons, some haven't. The towns you've saved, you can kind of see how that's affected them. It's good. I like that. I like closure in my RPGs. I hate endings to RPGs and stories like Final Fantasy VII's, where you beat the last boss, some things blow up, and then we show a field with red X's. Okay, what the fuck happened to everybody? I know some people enjoy ambiguity in their stories and imagining things, but, you know, I just spent, you know, in this game, about 60 hours reading about these characters and their adventure and following it, and I want to know how it fucking ends. I want to, you know, satisfying that it has been capped off and there's no more questions I have. I might have questions about what the future holds in the world and things of that, but, you know, everybody's arc gets finished, and, you know, things change. Like, the things you've done have an effect. I appreciate that. Dragon Age, it's great. Like, when you finish Dragon Age, it goes through, and it has that stupid text crawl that says blah, 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 and all the little quests you do just kind of tallies them up and lets you know that what you were doing, you know, what effects it had, because you want to know. Fallout 3 was good about that. Dragon Age 2 was shit about that, and Mass Effect 3 was really shit about it, and that was the problem with Mass Effect 3. With the launch, you paid not just one game, but 3 fucking games, and then you ended with the ambiguous bullshit. No, like, no ambiguous bullshit. Just tell us how the damn thing ends. Okay, this is not, RPGs are closer to a book. in that they're very long stories that happen to have game elements in them. Some RPGs are better about game elements than others, but you better finish your story. So anyway, if you do play this, I recommend you take a lot more time with the epilogue. Go back and talk to every single stupid schmo you can find. They pretty much all have different text. And in fact, that's why the treasure chests have been redone, because they kind of want you to go back and check all those treasure chests, because I'm sure there's some loot that nobody's bothered checking because nobody wants to go back through that dungeon again. But it's out there. And it's a lot of work if you think about it. Like, how many people are going to go back and talk to that guy in the Illusion Woods? So, anyway, enough about me rambling. It is finally time for Lunar finale. I have a nice beverage. I'm all relaxed. I'm ready to finish this game. So let's do this. Let's finish Lunar and play the game with our wonderful Genesis gamepad one last time. And I don't know what we'll do next. Like, let me know. Do you guys want to see the first one? Do you want to see the remake? One of the reasons I picked the Sega CD is a lot of people haven't seen the Sega CD one. It is the rarer of them. I mean, this game came out, as you can see, 1995. Right there. Granted, it came out in Japan 1994, 1995, but US, you didn't see it until 1995. So anyway, let's get right to it. Continue. We are, of course, in the Star Dragon Tower, right at the entrance. 60 hours and 34 minutes into the game. We are, of course, fully loaded with items. We have just ungodly piles of money. Honestly, I could go stock up again if I wanted to. So, a reminder, this is the Star Dragon Tower. Now, this track, I'm pretty sure is not present in the Japanese version of the game. That's fine. I do like this track, and it's got a nice revamp in the re-release. We've even got a nice statue there. And this mysterious tower is said to be filled with wondrous treasures. I've been trying to figure out how to get inside, but I think it's impossible. We heard that yesterday. Blackmaster Zophar, Goddess Athena, Lucia, Baywatch popularity. In this world, there are many things that are a mystery. This tower is foremost of those. It's been here for centuries. Some say it is a way to travel to the Blue Star. Is that possible? I do have an issue that you get, like, no hints about where these towers are. Now, I don't know, like, some of the NPCs might tell you. And if they do, I have to apologize, because, again, we've been doing a bit of disservice to the game that we haven't been going and talking to everybody, which is the cardinal rule of RPGs. Insert the right eye, Dragon Eye Jewel. Insert the left Dragon Eye Jewel. Ha! Look, Hiro, we did it! Now we can get inside! We're some team, huh? I wonder what they say if I talk to them again. Tell you what, you guys go ahead and go in first. If you see any booby traps, that's party boob backwards, or deadly monsters, let me know. I'm into safe adventuring. I don't want to get killed doing this kind of stuff. Oh, and if you find any of those treasure, remember we're splitting it 50-50. Oh yeah, right. Sure we are. No, he has nothing else to say. Our ancestors were rumored to have come from the Blue Star. One day, I hope we could travel back there and join our two worlds. If this tower is the link to the Blue Star, that just might be possible. As it turns out, the tower is actually just a NASA space shuttle. It's just got crap on it. No. Okay. Let's get into it. It's this asshole again. Welcome, my trepid adventurers. You have come looking for the way? Ah yes, the way to the Blue Star is sealed within this tower. Try to find it if you think you have the power, but be warned. Only the strongest will survive the trial you face. Come to me, if you dare to test fate. Hiro, are you sure this is a good idea? I mean, maybe you can get a pen pal instead. Ruby! Just checking. forgot that line was in there. All his work, last dungeon. Ah, fuck it. Go home. And so Hiro fucked off and went home. The end. No. Oh God. I don't know why I find that so funny. I just do. Is there anything over here? I'm pretty sure there are still monsters in here. Yes. There are monsters in here. No one saw that coming. And you notice it is the same monsters in like every one of these. I don't wonder, like this thing has been sealed for thousands of years. Like, what do these guys do when adventurers aren't coming in to test their mettle against the Phantom Century? Like, do they just like play cards all day? I really can't imagine like the Cannon Thug having a really good life outside of this. Oh, okay, let's kill all the monsters. I don't remember, you know, so I keep going left and right, but I'm not sure why I bother. Like, you can clearly see there's nothing else. But part of me is like, oh, there's gotta be something else. Like, if I don't explore, what is in that drink? This would be a Mike's Chilled Cherry. So it's gonna be premium malt beverage. If you can't tell, I am in fact over 21. I know it's a shocker. I don't know. It's okay. I mean, Mike's is usually so-so. I like Twisted Tea quite a lot, but I'm a sucker for cherry-flavored stuff. Like, I have cherry cordials for Christmas there, so when there was a new cherry-flavored thing, I gave it a shot. Well, I'm glad you agree. I've seen the black cherries around, but you see black cherry quite a lot, and it's not really my favorite kind of flavor for cherry stuff. You know, it's kind of I guess the word I'm looking for is like dark and thick, which is fine, but you don't see like lighter, brighter flavored cherry things like a maraschino style as much as you see black cherry. So I'm a sucker for that stuff. I like the shitty cherry syrup that like every restaurant has. I used to buy some from a local restaurant. They would sell me their gallon tubs of cherry syrup so that I could make cherry Coke. Cause I would buy the Monin stuff and it's good. And I'm like, this is good, but can you give me some shitty cherry? You know, I want some stuff that tastes like it was made in a lab and has never seen the light of day. Thank you. Cherry syrup's the way to go. By the way, Monin does make a very good cherry syrup, and you should probably buy it instead of buying shitty, cheap cherry syrup from your local restaurant. but it was good. It was just full of sugar. It was just sugar and some cherry flavor. And I loved every second of it. And I don't know what possessed that restaurant owner to let me buy that stuff from him too, because like, just some weird guy. Hey, so you got a lot of cherry syrup behind that counter. You want to sell me some of your cherry syrup? And they said yes. I've since stopped doing that because I did finally get off my cherry Coke kick. I mean, I still like cherry Coke, but I'm not as jazzed about assing around with syrup anymore. And especially these days, like every soda fountain ends up having syrup around it. Like you can go to those new Coke machines where you can just choose the cherry syrup in there. Hey, thank you, I appreciate it. I don't know what we're going to be streaming tomorrow because we've been streaming Lunar here. Okay, I'm going up here. God damn, these monsters attack a lot. Sorry to hear that, man. I know how it is. I get up at 4:30 in the morning. I'm probably not going to be streaming tomorrow because this is my Friday. Like, I work Sunday through Friday. Oh, thank you! Oh, there it is, right up there. So I usually take the weekends off from streaming. Not that I don't like streaming, but like I gotta get shit done on the weekend. Man, these are the same enemies, but they've got way different arrangements than they had in the previous dungeons. Also, I think these barbarian guys were in Bayonet Butte too. I like how the Lucia's tier is giving them the knockback. Oh god, that does actually hit them. I've just realized that Lamina can actually do damage. She can also get her face punched in, but she can do damage. Just finish them off here. Ron Park gained a level right in time for the game to end. Okay. God damn, like these monsters are just going nuts. I leveled up a spell we'll never use. Let's see if we can finish off leveling off Earth. Because why not? It's like, I want to see if we can get enough magic XP to finish that off before it's over. Like, every, few steps is a monster attack. I haven't even gotten to the other side of the tower. Holy shit. Okay, these things actually are a problem. Also, they're a problem because I can't see what I'm targeting. Because, I mean, I can. It's just very difficult. Like, you can see one of them has a vague flashing to it. So I remember these things do reflect magic. That being said, for some reason Shining Litany doesn't trigger it. This is where I'm really glad to have Lucia's tier because, yeah, this is just gonna help me murder these things. So you can see here, they just take a lot of damage. Huh. Come on, Ronvar. Oh, shit. That one, I did these... Okay, is it a random chance for it to boomerang? Because I've used Shining Litany on these things a lot, and they haven't damaged me. Man, now I'm just confused. What makes it reflect? There we go. God. That's like a level of Leo's earth magic, isn't it? Yep, it sure is. Rock Cobra became Rock Riot. Oh boy! We're never gonna use that spell. Let's see if we can do it. You know, I'm not gonna screw around with this tower. Like, obviously this tower means business. I cannot afford to check every nook and cranny. Like, oh god, so many monsters. Let's go ahead and put them here. I don't think that status effect is going to help us, the confusion, because there's nobody for him to get confused and hit here. Let's see here. Get back to nice Star Dragon music. Like, do you see how few steps I'm taking? Holy shit. Like this, every inch of this tower has to be full of monsters. Actually, you know, that's one difference I haven't really talked about between the different versions of the game. For those of you who've played the remake, you may be wondering why I'm getting attacked by random monsters. Because if you play the remake, you'll notice monsters are actually visible on the map. And you can actually avoid them entirely. Which I like that system, first of all. It's, I prefer it to the random battle systems. Okay, here we go. We're actually gonna get some pathing going on. Anyway, I like that system. It can lead to you avoiding more battles than you need to and having to go grind later, but other than that, I think it's great. So, and then I wouldn't have this problem. I can just say, you know what, we've got enough levels for the end game. And believe me, this is in the remake. It's almost worth playing the original Sega CD Lunar 1 and the remake back to back just to see all the differences. Because there are many differences. I mean, I played them years apart because they were far apart, and you know, I didn't even catch them all at the time. But I do prefer the remake of Lunar, the first one. I think there's a lot of bad balance choices with the first game. Like the map is really, really large. And like, Lunar EB, they introduced the kind of scaled-down map. I don't know, I just like it better because there's just a lot of empty space in the original Lunar map. Sometimes it's a bit hard to see where exactly you're going and how these areas match together. Now, granted, like, that memory is going back to 1993. So, you know, it might not be 100% accurate. I mean, there are some very cool things about that map style. For example, you do get to see the dark side of the moon. Like, in case the name Lunar, pronounced Lunar because it is, you know, if that wasn't on the nose enough to let you know it's the moon, they just show you fucking craters and call it the frontier and say, there you go, bad guys live here. But there's other issues, like, it has Althena herbs, which you get for free from Ramos' shop in the first one. And Althena herbs cure the whole party to maximum HP. Whole party. Like, they are OP as hell. And the game is weird because it does have a similar system to this, and where you can't bring all your items into battle. Everyone has to carry things. But instead of them having an equipment list like this, and then items they bring into battle, you know, in their bag, so to speak, they just have an equipment list. And then the items in their bag have to go in the equipment list. So the equipment list is bigger, and it's full of, like, a bunch of different slots that you many times don't have equipment for. Like, there's gloves, there's boots. I remember when I played it, we never upgraded Jessica's claw. We kept her claw, and then one time we found a silver claw, and we bought that, and that was the only time we ever upgraded it. And we never touched her weapon again. There was never a reason to. Whereas in this one, you know, it boosts your spellcasting, and it explains why you want to upgrade it. The first Lunar was not as good about that. Now, granted, I played that in 1993. I was still in middle school. And as we have proven, middle school me was kind of a dumbass. Oh god, I forgot I can't do that. Middle school me was a dumbass, like a huge one. Oh yeah, that's gonna be bad too. Shoot, I gotta remember we can't do that against the mirrors. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, hey, Ruby! I haven't seen her attack anything, like, in forever. I don't think I want to attack the faster spinning one, because that attack was way weaker. I bet we can upgrade that earth spell again. Here we go. Earth Fangs. Comet Break has become Solar Break. Just one more level, 3943. And I'll have all the shitty spells for Leo. Not for any reason other than to say we got all of Leo's shitty spells. Because why not? I'm not doing anything else with the magic XP. So anyway, yeah, problems with the balance in Lunar. So there's a lot of these items, you know, in these equipment slots, and there may have even been some ones that were just generic accessory slots that you could put items into for equipment, but you could replace any piece of equipment with a usable item like these Althena herbs. It's like in the last battle, it's like, we just need the main armor. We don't really need the gauntlets. Like, let's take another one of these magic herbs that heal the whole party. And it was, like I said, it was very unclear what the usefulness of all this equipment was, and who used it, and etc. The inventory screen was completely different at the time. You could run away from pretty much every combat in the first Lunar. Like, apparently the difficulty was amped up in that Lunar, which... Holy shit. The difficulty was amped up in the US version of Lunar. Like, that says a lot, because like, you could run away from, like, every battle. It's very simple. Oh, all the dragon spells in that one are just straight up damage. Whereas in this one, they introduced that each dragon had a specialty. And they did something special and unique to them. And you got them via equipping their crests that were basically the symbols of their favor. So, like, the fire dragon, the red dragon, does a big fire attack. The blue dragon gives you a burst of agility that lets you attack a lot. The black dragon just has your classic black hole that just eliminates enemies, but you don't get XP. And the white dragon has protection. So that's how they are on Lunar 2. I don't remember if the remake had them all damaging or not, but in the original Lunar, they were all these kind of Chinese-style dragons you would fire, and they would do damage. And then once you got one, there was no reason to go back to the previous one. They were all direct upgrades. So the white dragon was the weakest, and the black dragon was the strongest. Oh, here we go. We're finally getting somewhere. So that's another problem with it. That being said, I mean, there's a lot of good things about the first Lunar. I mean, it does, in my mind, the important things right. The story's pretty clear. The characters are interesting. It's not a very difficult story. It's a heartwarming story. You get to like the characters over the course of the game. I personally like all the various NPCs throughout the course of the game. And it just works out great. There's, you know, the actual, the good parts of an RPG are good, but the crunchy bits under the hood need to work. And that's what they really brought with Lunar EB, because the style of gameplay you see is for the most part present in the two remakes. I forgot which way I was going. Shika working on Lunar 3 for the Switch. Dude! If Studio Alex and Game Arts, which I don't even think Studio Alex exists anymore, if they made Lunar 3 for the Switch, I would buy a Switch right now, even from a terrible scalper. I would buy that $500 Switch if it meant I got Lunar 3. I would buy a $1,000 Switch if it meant I got Lunar 3. I really, like, it's bittersweet you mentioned that, because in the Lunar Eternal Blue complete book, they talk about how they're looking forward to working on Lunar 3 and getting it in your hands before you're too old to hold a controller. Now, I don't want to say I'm getting old, but his hands aren't going to last forever. I've been playing video games too long. I'm slowly destroying them. I'm gonna need carpal tunnel surgery to play Lunar 3 at the rate it's coming out. Be in the nursing home. Oh, finally, it's time to enjoy Lunar 3. And just die. Die right there with the controller. Oh, that would be my luck. Also, Shiggy would fuck up Lunar 3. Can you imagine what kind of shitty gimmick he would shoehorn into it? I bet you would, like, have to rub the controller to make your characters do things. Okay, that is a door. I'm not going crazy. I think it's a door. Either that or it's just another monster battle. By the way, since I didn't say it before, welcome to the stream, Banjo. Glad you're here with me. I forget, Banjo, did you... You never actually did finish this one. Where did you stop? I never have asked you at what point you gave up playing. And why, actually, come to think of it. We're not even getting to the spellcasters now. No, that's not a door. I'm just walking into the decorative wall, desperately expecting something to be here. Okay. Cannot use my special abilities on these things. And I guess I want to attack the slowest one. If I could just highlight him. I don't know why I'm worrying about that with Hiro, because he's going to randomly pick one anyway, because he's got the dimension ring on him. They really make this very hard. I know now why they use the little pointer in Final Fantasy, because it shows up regardless of what palette you choose. This whole white flashing effect, while nice, man, they did not test it out on this monster. It's like nigh impossible to see what I'm targeting. Uh-oh. I like how the damage to other things applies before you see the damage on what he's targeting. I just find that a little interesting. At the beginning of Lamina into... Dude! That was part 4! Like, you didn't get anywhere at all. This is part... What are we at? This is gonna be, what, 28? The finale? That was... Lamina was way back there. That was like 10 months ago. Why did you quit at Lamina? Like, that was really early. No wonder you don't remember anything from Lunar 2. That was before Lucia's costume change. I guess we were hanging out and you got to see Lunar 2 when I was playing it. Was that why? Although I played it a lot myself, come to think of it, because I was addicted to the damn game. Like, I remember I had to take one of my discs back because it just stopped playing. I don't know what I did to it either. And it's a sad thing because that one actually had, as I learned later, a rarer version of the artwork on it. There we go. Leo got Crack Zone! Yeah! I'm here for the free crack giveaway at the Crack Zone! Partly. Having trouble in school. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. These games are not good for studying, are they? And just giant time sinks. There we go. I've run out of things to spend magic XP on. And I was rewarded with Crack Zone. You know, I've got to find out. Like, what are the shitty magic spells that we could have that no one ever uses? Like, what are they? What are these shitty spells? Shitty spells. Crack Zone. Alright, let's see. We'll go see what the Crack Zone is. And Hiro's stupid wind magic that we don't care about. Whatever. Here it is! Yeah! At least it looks cool. That is so lame compared to the damage they do with their sword attacks. Like, it's completely not worth any of the magic XP that was put into it. Soul Blaster! At least it looks cool too. This one, I know Borgin has a recolored version of that. Again, way less damage than the sword version. His sword attack, I mean. Man, at least it looks cool. At least it's got that going for it. We need to get you to finish this sometime. I remember I was having problems with my Sega CD until Robert came and fixed it for me. Oh god, this tower. I'm not sure you can even fit this many monsters in the tower. Like, I'm pretty sure if we take their sprites and we overlay them over the terrain, I think there are more monsters than there is terrain on the map. Oh boy. Yeah. No. McLam? Robert McLam? There was a problem with the laser on my Sega CD, and he fixed it for me. And he, like, diagnosed it, like, real easy, too. Yeah! Ages ago. I was, you know, back before they got married. I was, showing him some of my retro stuff, and I told him that, you know, it wasn't reading discs, and he went in there and fixed the laser right away. I don't remember what was wrong with it either. I mean, I know it wasn't reading discs, but I don't remember what he did to fix it. I think he just got it back on its track. So, I mean, it is true, CDs do have more moving parts than a cartridge does. Gene got a level. Okay, this screams boss, so... Let's, this on. This just screams, there's a boss in here. I just don't have a good voice for the Phantom Sentry. I can't remember. I last saw him 10 months ago. I can't remember what voice I did for him originally. Are you the one seeking the blue star? The one impudent enough to test his mettle against my superior power? Who are you? Show yourself! Cool your temper, Tiny. You'll be shown the face of your tormentor soon enough. For now, all you need to know is that I am the Star Dragon. ... This tower is the only link between the blue star and this world. There are yet many years left to pass before the blue star can awaken again. Until that time, I will let none use this tower to travel there. Do you understand? Okay, here we go. I wonder what he says based on each of these. But I must get to Lucia! Don't you understand? I must find a way to get back to Lucia. She needs me. What could she possibly need from a human? She's alone. Alone on the world I know nothing. Alone on a world I know Alone on a world I know nothing about. And wow, this is like the most dialogue Hiro's had all game. Even when he was dating Lucia. I know that if I were there, I could find a way to help her revive the blue star. And then someday, in the future, our two worlds will come together again. But to make any of this a reality, I'd have to go there and find Lucia. Sir, you must let me pass. God, I'm destroying his lines. Then show me the strength of your resolve, young human. We fight for passage. I'm not doing a big enough scary. So, yeah, this is the Star Dragon. Ow! Fuck. So, it's the damn Sentry again. It's the Phantom Sentry. It's the same dude. He is the Star Dragon. I don't know where you were when Zophar was destroying the world. Like, I don't know. You could just hopped up, stepped in there. You're obviously very strong. And it just pop up. Hi, I'm the Star Dragon. I'm supposed to be guarding the passage to the Blue Star, but it looks like the world's about to get annihilated. You want some help? Nope. He could even just come in disguise. Like, if one of my party members just ripped off their mask and said, "Ha ha! I was the Star Dragon the whole time!" I would have been like, well played. You're an ass, but well played. But, no. That's not what happens. So, anyway, we're gonna try the Blue Dragon Vigor thing. See how this attack works. Ow. Oh. That actually looks like it might hurt. Let's hit him some. It's a good thing I got all them Dover nuts. This is so good. Just multiply all his ridiculous amounts of attacks. Nope. Manual says it's one attack. Mile high attack. It's super post sword. It's super effective too. Command item. Just to check, dude. Or it covers HP for party. Oh wow, I didn't realize I had that much. I think Dover nuts will be what I need though. Yep, that's about a full hero. And then I will... Oh. Okay, he's about to draw some whoop ass there. Orb Blast. It's a good thing these are all powered down from, the versions he used previously. Okay. Oh, son of a bitch. This is when I should be casting Blue Dragon stuff, because I can't hit him at all right now. Oh, and that actually hits me. And that is a big attack he's prepping, so we're going to need more Dover Nut. Dover Nuts. I guess it's not as big a deal when... oh, no. No, it's a big deal still. Still a big deal. Running out of Dover Nuts. Okay. I feel a little dangerous about this, but I gotta put some hurt on him. Come on, finish him off, please. Come on. I don't want to look like a loser and lose this battle. I don't even think this is the hard one. This is just the intro. Dover Nut! So let's count 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Okay. There we go. That's the end of the Star Century. You've won the right to transport to the Blue Star. The strength of your resolve is admirable, young human. I hope that is enough to overcome the cold, bleak landscape of the Blue Star. This is but the first step on a long road you have yet to travel. Find the hope that lies buried among the stars, young human. Go now. The way is open to you. I will wait here, believing that you have the power to make dreams a reality. I thought for sure there was, I'm positive there's more fighting. Because it's an RPG. There's that. Oh no! I don't have spare Dover nuts. Hiro is gonna have to be Dover nutless. Here, this. Have that, Hiro, and you can have your own extra Dover nut. Isn't that nice? He's got a pair of nuts now. Yeah. I kind of wish I brought more now. It's a good thing, like, everyone else has a million of them. I really thought for sure that you fought the Star Dragon. Look, Hiro! The Star Dragon crystal! How do you know what that is? No one's told us what this is. The way to the Blue Star is open before us. I guess this is where we have to say goodbye, isn't it? Yep. Let's talk to everybody. So I'll start with Leo.
Hiro, there really is nothing left for me to say, except that I hope you find happiness wherever life leads you. Stay true to your heart. One day our paths may cross again. I look forward to that time.
Everybody's gonna say goodbye.
Boy, Hiro, I never thought you'd actually find a way to get back to Lucia. But here we are. You know, you're 1 in a million. When you come back, you and Lucia simply have to come join the Magic Guild. Promise me, okay?
I don't think we're coming back.
Well, Chief, I guess I'm saying goodbye again. I hope you find your little snuggle bunny. God knows I've found mine. But hey, enough about me. This is your moment. Go get her, Tiger.
Man, you gotta imagine, like, 1995, this on your Sega was mind-blowing.
I'm gonna miss you, Hiro. You're one of a kind. Say hello to Lucia for me, okay? I miss her so much. In fact, I've got a new dance step she just has to see. You two have gotta come and see me perform it sometime.
Oh. This is gonna be the most expensive gamble of your short career. But hey, I know it's gonna work, so don't worry. Besides, you've got someone pulling for you upstairs. I just know it. We better cut the gab. Lucia's waiting. Go get her, Tiger. Thanks, Ronfar. I forgot they have something else to say, but I'm trying to talk to Ruby. Oh, there we go.
Oh, Hiro, I wish you didn't have to leave. The legends say that the Blue Star is a dangerous place. Please be careful. I want you back here just as soon as you find Lucia, okay? You've gotta come back. I'd be lost without you. You know that.
Aww. There we go. Now we got the music change. Promise me you'll come back in one piece, Hiro. And tell Lucia that I said she better take good care of you, or else I'll... Oh, Hiro, goodbye. Oh, Ruby, I know I'm going to miss you most of all. Aw, that was... I know that if there is a way to come back to see you, I'll find it. Take care of yourself. I think I already spoke to... Yeah, okay. Hiro, are you certain you want to try this alone? I mean, I could go with... What am I saying? This is probably something you want to do by yourself. Well, good luck, Godspeed, and remember, if you get in trouble, you can always dance your way out of it like I taught you. Thanks, Gene. Hiro, I just wish you could stay enjoying the Magic Guild. But I know you have to follow your heart and your dream. I hope Lucia knows what a find she has in you. You're worth your weight in silver. Take care, Hiro. Oh, Lumina, thanks. That means a lot to me. While you're on the Blue Star, we've got our work cut out for us here. One day, we will get back to the true teachings of Althena. And when that day dawns, lasting peace will finally be ours. I hope you can come back to see it. I will, Hiro. I will, Leo. I promise. Blah, I'm messing up all the lines. Oh, it's so sad. I was threatening to get a little teary when Ruby was just sobbing her heart out there. And that's it. No, it's not quite it. And here we are back at the landscape of the Blue Star from the very opening. The Blue Spire on the Blue Star itself. Which I guess the spire connects to both towers for some reason. I'm back in the crystal again. This is the only time the protagonist hasn't caught the heroine naked and hasn't had the shit slapped out of him in an anime. Just saying. Yeah. Oh, I do. It's hanging up. And we finally get the happy ending we've been hoping for. And a different vocal soundtrack. This time we have Lucia's song. One of the few shots with him without his cloak on there. You really don't see him without it pretty much throughout the whole game. And there, of course, you can see Lunar in the distance. It's a real shame we never got a third game. I really always wanted to know what happened with the resurrection of the Blue Star. Would you ever get to play on it? Did you ever get to find out what really happened? It's a big shame. So we're going to let this run here for a little bit because A, it's a good song, but B, there is some extras afterwards. And while we're doing that, since Banjo has reminded me about the medallion, let me go get it because I do have it. It actually stays hung up in a permanent spot in the game room here. One moment. I just gotta get out of the cockpit and grab it. I don't know why I didn't wear it for the whole darn game. Probably because I think I was going to wear it, but you can't really see it because my camera isn't low enough. There we go. Let me get my headset on. So, working designs. Yep, there's Victor Ireland's credit again, the only guy from WD whose name I can ever remember. So, I love this song, and I like the re-release of it too. If you ever have the game disc, you can actually just pop it into an audio track, because this is just CD audio that's playing. And you can just listen to it. I used to do that all the time. It was a problem because the data was on the track too, so I would fall asleep to it and then wake up to as the data track would play. So then Working Designs included a lot of different stuff in their games. And one of the things they included was a Lucia's pendant in Lunar 2. Now, the Japanese version had one as well, but it was much smaller than this one. Unfortunately, time's gotten to it a little bit. Some of the coloring has rubbed off there. I've replaced the strap with a leather one at some point. You can see it's got a Working Designs 2000 copyright on it. God. So yeah, this thing is about God. Well, yeah, it's about 17 years old now. So I really like it. It's one of my favorite pieces of fan swag. We'll put it on, and then you will never be able to see it, and you'll see why I didn't show it at all throughout the replay. Because, like, look, you have no idea I'm wearing it. Unless I do this and show you. I can't play the whole game like that. Also, I believe I just put it on backwards. But it's a nice pendant, and it looks nice too, because it's an unusual abstract design. I've gotten some compliments just wearing it around. I would love to redo some of the gold plating on this to kind of make it look a little nicer. So anyway, warm embrace, my heart will find a place, even from afar. Our love forever shall be destiny. Like I said, love this song. I've had a lot of time to practice it. This has many times been my my vocal warm-up routine. There's nothing we can't do, and within your warm embrace, my heart will find a place, even from afar. Our love forever shall be destiny. So, I think of the two, the Eternal Blue theme, I do like a tiny bit more, but this one is just such a nice sappy song, and it fits Lucia very well, and it goes great with this ending. We finally get our happy ending after the sad ending after beating Zophar. And it's over. It's after about 61 hours now at this point. We've finally reached the end of Lunar in its entirety. However, we are not going to end there just yet, because there are outtakes. Now, Working Designs was known for putting their outtakes at the end. Like, they would put, like, one outtake, and they didn't really explain what it was. Like, at the end of Lunar, the Silver Star, you'll hear an outtake at the end, and it just pops up. And they don't really explain what it was. This is the first one I played. I don't know if it's the first one they did, but it's the first one that had just the big collection of outtakes that would say outtakes in the middle. And that became a big thing for Working Designs. Like, when you played the remakes, they made sure there were nice outtakes. I seem to remember there being jokes of things being done for the outtakes, because it was such a big hit at the time. So, if I remember correctly, in the other ones, they come up a bit faster. Because at this point, it was more like a secret thing. They wanted to hide it. Whereas later on, it was just sort of a thing everyone knew about. Because let's be honest, you would probably just sit here and wait. I mean, you would have turned your system off by now. I don't remember if I have to hit a button to start the outtakes. I don't think so. If that's the case, we're going to sit here for a while. Because I'm afraid to hit the button. Actually, I have save states. Why am I afraid to hit the button? There's like no reason for me to be afraid to hit the button. And just save state it and try hitting the button. Yeah, see? Sometimes I hate my mic. Nope. Hitting a button doesn't do anything, so we're still waiting. God, it's a long time. How long did they put this afterwards? Oh. Let's see. What can we talk about while we're waiting for the...
Oh, look what we have here. That sucked.
You are delirious. Your power has been drained. Face it, you're already... Well, record that. This reprieve from death was not an accident. So far granted it. And now that I have betrayed his purpose, his power will be withdrawn. I will weaken, and soon will be nothing more than a shadow. My teeth literally stuck on my lip. I mean, it literally was like this.
Oh, I'm just not there. I don't know what the deal is. I'm just not around there.
Phil. Whoopsie. I want to believe in humanity's power. Galleon. Whoops. You don't understand anything. You don't have a clue. Darn. I returned to the blue star far richer than when I left. For you see, I now know that one day, when it is restored, my voice is going really crappy. I returned to the blue star far richer than when I left. For you see, I now know that one day, when it is restored, I can safely entrust it to humans who will care for it as terrier. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna kill myself! I'm gonna kill myself! He preyed on mankind's greed for wealth and power, creating anarchy and chaos where there was once peace and love. Oops, I bumped that.
Sorry.
I think that was the magic arrow.
Shh. Ruby, man, that was dorky.
But I'll tell you where your guy is, if you beat me in a game. The game that rules my life. Because the only truth I've ever found, well, haba haba. I'm through running away, Mari. Do what you must.
No, that's too much like Arnold Schwarzenegger, isn't it?
Well, well, Gene, have you taken to associating with trash like this on a regular basis?
Is that where you wanted me to hiss?
You're wrong, Lun. Yeah. Sorry. You're wrong, Lun. Your worm-infested heart hides the truth from your eyes. Power grows when spread amongst the many and perish. Did he do? I'm afforded by it for you. Sorry. I'm sorry. You're one of a kind. Sorry, I have a loogie.
Ha! No, that's not it. Ha! Got you, lid! Ha!
That was wrong.
Fight hard, Hiro. Believe in your friends. The final test lies before
I am Zophar, master of...
Oh boy.
Well then, you must work to strengthen the seal and make certain she does not succeed. For the moment, I will just watch and relish the way she worms her way into the hearts of the humans that have foolishly befriended her. She is so misguided to even try to...
I think he skipped a line there.
Well, well, Gene. Have you taken to associating with trash like this on a regular basis? I'm disappointed in you.
I was really liking that, and I bumped it.
Well then. Damn it.
Zophar granted it. And now I can't read.
But hey, this is your moment. Ooh, I forgot my line.
Have you ever...
Have you ever missed a line and just felt stupid?
What's my next line?
Oh, there we go. That's the end of it there. So yeah, that was when they started doing the outtakes there. And then the later ones, yeah, just making sure we know it's really over. Go reset your Genesis. So that is going to be it for Lunar 2, Eternal Blue. I should say the Sega CD one in a bit of funny titling is actually called Lunar 2 Eternal Blue. This one's just called Lunar Eternal Blue, which makes it wonderful to try to search on Google. So make sure you put Sega CD in there if you ever try to find it. That was the first time they really did the outtakes that I know of. They might have done it on another game. It's definitely the first Lunar one. I always enjoyed them. I would love so much to see that animated, because whenever I hear those voices, I think of the characters flubbing up those lines, and it just amuses me so much. So anyway, so that is pretty much everything for Lunar 2. I think it's a nice cap for our week here. Next Monday, I have no idea what we're going to stream. And I might stream before then too, so if you guys are watching and you want to let me know, shoot me a message at Furluge at Twitter. Let me know what you'd like to see next. I am thinking of either A, doing some Awesomenauts, which seems to be perennially popular for some reason. Probably not going to do Overwatch. At least not yet. I don't know. Overwatch doesn't seem to get watched too much. Funny how that works out. The other thing that we could go ahead and stream that I've been thinking of is getting back to doing some Mario Maker. My goal was to finish a whole 8-world course in Mario Maker, and that's what I'd like to do with it. However, I've stopped at like 2-1. I've kind of hit a roadblock. I'm not sure what I want to do next. So, as you go on, it's going to get harder and harder and harder to make good original levels, especially when you can't rely on the Mario World gimmicks of having the sand level, the water level, the water world, the sand world, all that stuff. I suppose you could do the water world, but I don't like water stages. Like, the thing that made Waterworld work is they weren't all directly in water, so we'll have to see about that. But, send me a message on Twitter. I'd like to hear from you all. I hope those of you who watch this enjoyed seeing Lunar. I really like this game. If you would like to see the other Lunars, let me know. We could go back. We could play the original Lunar on the Sega CD. I know it's a little odd to show Lunar 2 first before Lunar 1, but, this was really one of my favorites. I do like it a lot more than the first one. I like the remake even more, but I really wanted to visit that 1995 aesthetic before we got into CD games being a thing. Because the PlayStation is really good for RPGs. I mean, the SNES was good too, but the PlayStation let them take concepts from the SNES and just amp it up with so much more space. So, let me know. I also, of course, have a full retro setup as well. I did set up my Retro Pi, and it is ready to go with lots of games. So, until next time, this is your good friend... of course, I mess up my ending. This is your good friend Furloose signing off, saying, have a good evening, and thank you very much for watching.